After many videos on controversial news, deep dives into the possible dark future of the Sims franchise, and one Barbie video game review video that absolutely tanked. So yeah, I am side-eyeing you right now if you haven't watched it. Well, after all of these heavy talks, I am finally thrilled to be excited about something. Rise and shine, my drama friends, because it's just a matter of weeks now before Paralives graces our Steam libraries in early access. I have already covered Paralives in the past, and I did go into the details of why I support the release of this game, so feel free to check them out, but just to give you a couple of pointers. Number one, a new live sim video game, and just for that, I mean, slay. Number two, there is no shady corporation behind it, and we love that. And number three, the game is developed and published by a small indie team, basically being born from an idea to then become a Patreon-funded project. And it's literally one of those feel-good stories that sound refreshing, especially in a world filled with reboots, re-releases, and video games that stay on live support for over a decade. The Sims 4. And last but not least, my favorite point, and maybe this could be the most subjective one, you will let me know in the comments, babe. But there is just something about Paralives that might be able to touch the fine intersection between cozy gaming, live sim games, and smart game design. It might be because of the lighting or the art style, or maybe because of the attention to detail, like having your character's height influenced by their footwear. And these little touches really have the power to leave you, a seasoned The Sims player, kind of happily stunned. And the reason why I wanted to make this video in the first place is because the team has released a little Paramaker trailer showcasing the feature of the tool. I'm gonna add footage from that video, but I also encourage you to watch it all on the Paralives YouTube channel and subscribe to it, because I get the feeling that we will receive more previews of what's to come on December the 8th. The Paramaker preview shows many exciting features, giving a sneak peek of what seems to be a recurring theme for this project, which is to find a compromise between richness of options and user experience. So to give you an example, I noticed in the Paralives comment section how people were pointing out how well thought out the sliders to modify detailed features appear to be. Instead of opting for a mask with arrows on top of it, which is what you get with Inzoi, for example, you instead get the indication via numbers to orient yourself clearly on the changes you're applying. Then, of course, there's the layering factor, which is really a winner because everybody wants to mix and match clothing and accessories however they prefer, honey. And if you add the color wheel option, it just gets very interesting. It seems that there are a lot of details you can pick and manipulate on the physical appearance panel, and the video also shows the range of clothing picks and all the genderless options, which, at least from this trailer, don't seem to, look weird on any of the parafolks. And yes, I absolutely love that. And I have to say, and maybe it's just me, but watching the game in action gives me the same vibes of those little documentaries they used to make about animation, like back in the day with Disney, for example. So to me, it's really giving character building and customization, and it looks interesting, It looks like something I would love to try, and I can't wait to try. Now, let's suppose you call yourself a family gameplay type of player in The Sims. In that case, you will be very pleased to know that the panel in the bottom right corner shows 8 life stages available, which seem to be newborn, toddler, child, preteen, teenager, young adult, adult, and elder. I know, I love that for us. The video also shows the personality panel of a parafolk, which basically lets you assign skill points in the categories physique, mind, creativity, and charisma, and then has you pick a vibe between overjoyed, gloomy, energetic, serious, and jester. You can also pick a social perk, influencing, I guess, social interactions. You have options like good at being alone or good at romantic relationships. And then you can set a talent for the parafolk, but also opt for no talent at all. And finally set a lifestyle type, which basically is choosing things like eating, sleeping, and cleaning habits. I am curious to see how much these perks actually influence the gameplay, and how differently they impact what happens once you play and socialize with other parafolks. Now, having said all that, honey, I did see some comments to the video that basically said that Paralives is like a The Sims 2 spiritual successor. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely appreciate the sentiment of that comment, and I do see what they meant with that. But I still believe that there is going to be a line that really diversifies the two titles. And the first part of that line is the expectation that we put on the game. I'm not saying I am going to, lower my expectations about Paralives, but I just think that it's unfair to hold the two titles to the same standard because they are products of different realities. I do believe that Paralives is absolutely gonna be an enjoyable experience, but what I'm saying is that I am not gonna launch it expecting to get like a The Sims-like type of experience. I mean, look, in terms of customization, it's already better than any Sims game, honey. Because, I mean, which Sims game ever allowed us to change the height of the characters, right? Just saying. In terms of gameplay, I don't think that we're gonna get the chaos and the randomness of a game like The Sims 2, for example, but I also think that I am up for getting something different, because if I wanted to play The Sims 2, then I would just go and play The Sims 2, and I do. But I am walking into Paralives expecting to be, gently rocked rather than be hit by an alien abduction on my first playthrough. I believe I will find warmth and coziness, and I am looking forward to that. I am excited to see how family gameplay plays out and how the entire town map influences the gameplay. And honestly, I believe is absolutely healthy to be excited about something that is new, that is different, and that is rooted in passion, community, feedback, and support. Especially after the latest EA acquisition talks, I just feel many of us will feel happy to explore something new, different enough to be unique. Paralives looks like the type of game that comes from people that thought, this is what I want to see in a game like this, and I'm gonna implement it because as a player, it's a feature that I've always wanted to have and to try out. And honestly, that's not common, especially in the landscape of, life simulation video games. It's not common to see projects develop out of true passion for the genre without having to navigate storms of pressure and blockers from random executives. And just that image, honey, it's undeniable. It's a breath of fresh air, especially after weeks of talks about business and deals and equity firms, I mean, babe, we deserve Paralives, okay? So, babe, save the date because, of course, we're gonna be playing it live when the early access releases, like boom, as soon as it drops, we're gonna be live. And I hope you will join me there so we can explore it and check it out for the first time together. But you know, obviously, if you are subscribed to the Drama House, you're gonna be notified on all upcoming videos, deep dives, and all of the live streams. Let me know if you are excited for Paralives in the comment section, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for stopping by today. My name is Lady Drama, and I hope I'll see you very soon.